picture this. You're married into a very good family, you know, wealthy, power, they have fame, they can help you move something to something, they have command, they have wealth, and you think, oh, you've arrived. And mind you, this family love you. Anytime they have something to do in the family, they always call you there. So you're so impressed, like, you're so calm, I'm very welcome here, you're happy. You thought, this is my home, I'm going nowhere. Not knowing that they are doing everything to sacrifice you to their gods. I've already watched it, so let's talk about it. Movie titled Rebirth, showing in cinemas. The movie came out last year and I think it's still in the cinema. Before we dive into this movie, I want you guys to know that this movie is a reference to the original movie that came out in the early 90s or late 90s. I didn't really watch it, but my mom did a summary for me. So it's basically a similar story. I think they're just doing like extended version of the 1980 something version, and in the movie they gave us like a short footage from the old production, which I have a lot to say about it. See, I feel like this movie had a lot of potential, but they just wasted it. If you could like make me watch a 2 hours movie, don't you think you should have the remaining 20 minutes or 30 minutes? There are a lot of things that need explanation, which I'm going to explain. And I think the movie shouldn't end where it ended. I think there should be like more explanation, more scene that conveys or interpret whatever it is, whatever the story they're trying to tell us. If you could make a already 2 hours movie, do you think we that watch 2 hours movie will not watch more than 2 hours? This is how I feel about this movie. I feel like it is incomplete. With each character and interpretation of their role, I feel like there is more to the story than what it is showing on the screen. Going first with the characters, Sola Sobowale, she's a Nollywood veteran actress. She has been acting for ages, so I have no right to come here and say that I have something to say about her, but I'll still say something. I feel like this mommy did not know the difference between shouting and actually acting. Since the King of Boys, I lost interest because she shouts too much. I feel like there's too much of shouts than action. To every other characters that featured in this movie, I don't really have much positive or negative thing to say. I feel like everybody tried. Now let's go into the storyline, or more like the storytelling. There is a scene of this madman telling Oriyomi, please forgive me, just say you forgive me, just say you forgive me. And the effrontery of these people to give us a short story from the mouth of that old man that is asking for forgiveness because he tried to use it for a ritual, but it didn't work, it backfired. For a cinema movie, you did not think that you owe us that scene, that story. You did not think we need to know, like, what prompts him to using a strange man that he has never met in his life for ritual before it's backfire. And there's this scene, the last scene, I quickly want to talk about it before I forget. That scene that everything backfire on their head and they have wounds, that shit is fake as fuck. Nollywood, please, your costume need to be better by now. This is fucking 2026. I mean, the movie came out last year, but yeah, 2025, 2026, isn't that the same thing? Okay, now to the main story. The story tells us that this woman is doing everything to protect her 4 children because her late husband had a kind of covenant that requires him to sacrifice his kids after he's gone. But as a good mother, she's doing everything to keep her kids alive. And they told her like the only way out is to sacrifice somebody else to keep them alive. Now, don't you think it's wise for you not to show us how she has been making the sacrifice in the past years? How she has been keeping the kids alive in the past year? Should have just briefed us, even if it is summary. Tell us how she was able to like keep her children sane, her children alive. Because those children were teenagers when they lost their father. Now they are grown-ups. They're grown. Like, have you been sacrificing their wives, their husbands? How many husbands have that one married before she eventually married Oriyomi? There's a lot of things they're not telling us. There's a lot of, what kind of covenant is this covenant, God, that requires you to sacrifice all your children? Okay, is it one per year that they want to be taking the children, or they want to take them? Well, obviously, at the end of the movie, they took them all once, Abby. But like, I don't like how in Nollywood, storytelling is not very important to them. Another scenario, scene, or act that is not logical to me enough is the court case. Why are we going back and forth in court to claim a grown-up man, when obviously everybody knows that he lost his memory at some point? Okay, even if it's not everybody that know, the Ibidun, what's her name, the village wife, know that he lost his memory, right? Okay, even if the wife don't know that, she's still local to know that she lost the memory. Is this not obvious? I mean, they took him for medical checkup and the doctors, what was the report from the doctor? Please, let's be for real. This is not enough matter. What are the chances of you coming from village to Ibadan, you are eating, and you listen to Amzat Oriyomi TV show, and they directed you there, you went there to start shouting, they cheated me. What are the chances? The whole court case situation, you see, they could have settled that in amicably. Even with riches, they could have silenced them. They could have done something. These people are wealthy people. These people are powerful people. The court case, you're telling me now that the court case is because that woman went to a radio station to shout her. She don't even know the yeye that she's looking for. Let's start with that. She don't even know who she's looking for. So just brush her off. Go and use your sacrificial lamb. Like I said, this movie had a lot of potential. I can go on and on about mistakes or stories that I feel like are not conveying or interpreted enough for the viewers. But yeah, that's just me. Overall, it is not a bad movie at all. And I'm rating it a 7 of 10 because I think it has a lot of potential and they would have done more. The movie should be more than 2 hours. Give us more. Give us more. It's a reference to an old movie, so give us more. If you have watched it, let me know what you think about it. I still feel like it's a very good movie from Muyiwa Ademola. Right.